Hello everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life and welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches 4. We are on to day 14 and I have another live video layout share for you for today. I really pleased with the way this layout turned out. So you can see I definitely took on, so the sketch should be up here, I definitely took on the idea of doing the patterns. I did try to weave them a little bit. I used much larger photos, larger embellishments and everything. It's kind of blown up a little bit, so you don't really see the weaving, but that's okay. You still kind of get the point of it. And then I took two of my favorite shots from my kids. I didn't really have a great shot of Barrett enjoying summer because, you know, he was kind of still a baby and there's only so much you can do when you're a baby. So I just focus in on Jackson and Nora, which I feel like is okay. Now every layout has to have all three of them, showing them the same stuff you can focus in on too. I don't think it's really gonna matter too much. But I love. So I did go ahead and back it so it's got a nice little frame. And all of this collection is from the Simple Stories Sunshine and Blue Skies collection. It was this summer's Simple Stories line and I loved it. I love it. So I started with the backing of it. I took my cardstock and splattered some, I used two different colors here. I used the Heidi Ho blue, which is that nice blue. Doesn't really necessarily match the line. Maybe the darker blue here was really kind of what I was focusing in on. But then I used a green, which is the Bamboo Leaf. This is my favorite green color. So like I am obsessed with the Cotton Candy Pink, this is the green. If I'm going to use green, this is the one I prefer. And I just did a bunch of splatters. I then did the weaving of my strips, and I just simply took from the pattern papers. You should see the mess I have going on. I just took strips from the pattern papers that I have. I only kept one. You can see some of them are in a little bit better shape than others. This is the one that I did the frame from. I love this piece of pattern paper, and I couldn't get myself to cut into it yet. I haven't decided if I want to fussy cut or what I'm going to do with this piece, so I let this one single piece be. But there's florals and everything else, so I felt like it was okay. And so I just trimmed and had fun with that. I then laid down my photos here. And this, these are not popped up. So normally I pop my photos up with Fun Foam, but I decided to keep them flat today and instead highlight and lift up my cut file. Now this cut file is from the August Creative Cuts Club, and I backed it again with the same collection. That was something I had done quite a while ago, so it's been waiting to be used. It's one of the things I do while I'm downstairs with the kids, watching the kids while they're playing and everything. I can do little things like that because I can simply cut one of these out, go do whatever I need to do, come back and do another one, or in the middle of making dinner. I have a pretty decently large kitchen, so I have a spot where I can put scrapping stuff where nothing gets harmed, and that's where I do a lot of this. So I went ahead and did that. I left the cut file alone. I didn't, use any mixed media to it or anything like that, but it is all popped up on Fun Foam. I then went into the ephemera pack from the collection, and I haven't used a ton of this. It's really pretty, but there's some pieces I'm just not sure how I'm going to use them. But from the ephemera pack, I picked out, now I'm not sure if you're going to see this, because even like looking at this in my view in real life, this LOVE is very subtle, and it's subtle for a reason. I didn't want it to be crazy in your face. If I had, I would have taken or if you would prefer to see it more in your own type of recreation, I would simply take a black pen, and there is white space in these letters. Hopefully you can see that. And I would simply take my pen and I would trace the letters. Obviously not while they're already on here. I would do it on a flat surface, but that would be a way you could really highlight the word love if that was something you were into. I chose not to. I want to leave it settle, but I used that. This little floral, this summer fun here, and this no, that's a sticker. So I picked those a couple things, so not very much. I have the 12 by 12 sticker sheet as well. That is being used a little bit better. You can see I've used quite a bit of that there. And I used the stickers for the green, so I have a visual triangle of leaves. And then this little bit that is left, I just had a little bit from the border. I went ahead and used that. And I really wanted to use one of these, but I just couldn't figure out which one to use. Like I want to put the date, but I didn't know which one to use or where to put it. I'm wondering if I should put it like that. I don't know. I don't like that either. So I think I'll let it be. But yeah, so I used the stickers. So 1, 2, 3 stickers. 4 stickers. And then plus this little good time. So there was something up here. And then I wanted to add this arrow to kind of, again, it highlights the word a little bit. So I used the white letters. Now this is from this fun thicker word set. Gold on one side and white on the other. So I used the long arrow there and then a couple stickers, foam stickers as well. And I will place my journaling right here. I did that because if I lifted this up, you will see I didn't go all the way through with the pattern paper. I cut it and made it work where I needed it to work. And so that is covering that up, but it was also a little to this side. And so I needed to even it out so it had a nice balance. And this little tag worked perfectly. It also has the same pink corally color that is in everything, including the photo of my blanket that Nora is doing jumping on our bed. So there you have it. This was pretty easy. I mean, it took me a minute to figure out the layering and how I wanted to do the weaving part of it, but the rest of it was quite simple. I'm pretty sure you could do this in one sitting if you weren't as crazy and you just actually use strips versus me cutting them and trying to make them work. I was trying to conserve paper even though I didn't need to. So definitely doable and I love it. You don't even have to use a cut file. You could just, for example, if you weren't a person that did cut files, you could just use one of these words and put them right there. So there's many different ways you could do this. Please make sure you go check out Crystal and Christina's takes for today. And we will be back tomorrow with day 15. We are almost halfway through. I have gotten the best and the sweetest compliments these past 14 days, and I'm really happy to hear that you guys are all loving this series. I really enjoy it. I don't always get to fulfill it as I had planned. If you've watched it from the beginning, you'll know every single time I've done it, this is round 4, something has happened where I've gotten behind. This round so far, I'm doing good. So I hope to keep it up. And thank you for your love and support for it. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of everyone joining in with me. I've got some great scrappy friends joining me, and Crystal and Christina just joining me every day is just amazing. So that is my spiel. I will see everyone tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.